Alright, today we're diving into the world of AI using Copilot. For today's demonstration, we're going to be demonstrating how to use Copilot within Outlook. So you're going to need the Microsoft 365 Copilot license for this all to work, and it'll give you access to Copilot within your Outlook web app, mobile app, and then the installed Outlook app. There's a few different ways you can use it within Outlook. Once you have the license added, you'll see Copilot start showing up in different spots in Outlook. So the first thing that we can do with Copilot is just summarize messages. So I have a fairly long email here from William Wallace, or Willie, and we're going to summarize. I've already done this, so it has already made the summary, so it's nice and quick. The next useful thing you can do with Copilot is draft a reply. So we'll hit reply all here, and it gives a few suggestions, so budget feedback. And it'll just write something up. Like with anything AI written, you should review it and make sure it's what you want to say. Don't just trust it to be the right thing. And then you have options of your tone and if you want to make it longer, funnier, whatnot. So we're going to go casual. It'll make it a little bit nicer to read. Your next option, once this finishes typing, is let's just discard this. We're just going to discard the whole message and we'll just start a new reply. And let's just say, I have not had time. Please tell this guy in a nice way that this is a waste of time. And go. Nice. Instead of just being a jerk, Copilot has given us a nice little reply that we could send so we don't seem, like somebody we shouldn't be at work. The next thing we can do is find action points. So let's just discard this. I'm going to copy the subject line and just go to the Copilot on the left-hand side. Alright, now we're in the Copilot chat window, let's say. So you've got two options, work or web. If you switch to web, that's more similar to using ChatGPT, but if you're in the work context, it can access your resources. So let's say, make action items list for this email. And then the subject line of that email, we'll give it a moment. And I'll spit out a nice action list of what needs to be done with that email. The next thing you can do with Copilot is set up meetings. So just go to your email, Copilot schedule. It's going to make a nice little summary. Just give it a moment. And we can keep agenda or regenerate, whatever we need to do. And then set the dates and send. And away we go. We have a meeting booked right off the bat. And the last thing we'll demonstrate with Copilot is translation. Now this would be the only place I would probably use this is within an organization that's fairly large and you're communicating with a colleague that's in a different country. I wouldn't necessarily do it in a super professional sense because I don't know, you can't translate it yourself if you don't know the language, but let's say I'm going to reply back to this person and then we're going to go here. Let's say, can you send an email in French thanking Willie for his effort, and go. Bam. I have no idea what that says, but I bet it's better than what I could have come up with in French. So away you go, send, and you can maybe even say, can you add an English version as well? I'll give it a moment. And nice. There we go, an English version as well. Way better than I could have ever done. Or, like, the amount of time this took is so little in comparison to me typing up that whole thing. So you should read through it again, make sure it matches what you want it to say, and then away you go. You can send that off, and you can have a nice little conversation with your colleague in Quebec or wherever the heck they are. So, hope that was helpful. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave them below. We'd love to chat. Have a great day. See you later.